She had this fuzzy, fuzzy hair, so her nickname always, when I was growing up, was Fuzz.
Frances Loretta Warham was born in Edmonton. Her parents were Edward Warham and Keitha Bonesteel.
So Keitha and Ed Warham had 4 children. The eldest was Harold, and then my mother was Frances, and then there was Vivian, and then the young brother was Bill. So they were in Edmonton, and he opened up a jewelry store and had 2 locations at one point, West Edmonton Mall and downtown on Jasper Avenue. And he was a watchmaker, and he repaired watches. And that was a very successful business. My mother had an older brother, a younger brother, and a sister. And the older brother and younger brother worked in the business their whole life. So it was a good business. It supported them. My grandmother was an incredible merchandiser, I'm going to call her, in retail. She really had an eye for a beautiful store and how to set a table. And I think that's where my mother got the talent of a beautifully set dinner table and dishes being right, and the fork and knife, and the knife and fork being in the right place, and all those things.
Frances was a nurse and graduated from the Royal Alexandra Hospital School of Nursing. When she was just a teenager, Frances found true love with a young pilot named Clarence North Sawle. In her later years, Frances was interviewed about her life.
Even though I dated North throughout my late teens and early 20s, I still went out with lots of other boys, which was the custom of the day. Of all the boys I dated, I consistently liked North the best. He was tall, very military looking, although he was never in the military. After he grew out of his awkward teenage stage, he looked much like Errol Flynn. In fact, even better looking. But I loved him for more than his rugged good looks. I could see the value of this man, how much better he was than the rest. It wasn't just me either. Everybody loved North. He would do anything for anybody, and always a smile and a laugh. He was someone you could depend on.
Frances married North Sawle on April 20th, 1938.
Looking back, one of the greatest gifts I ever received in my life came to me at the age of 15. It came in the form of a young man with a special twinkle in his eye. Even though his life was cut short, the years that we had together made my life more meaningful than I could have ever wished for. North Sawle was the love of my life, and I am a better person for having been loved back by him.